Happy day to you. Thank you for joining me again for some movement. Let's go onto our mat into a child's pose. Big toes together, knees nice and wide. Take some deep breaths. You'll need to grab a bench or a chair or a table. I have here my outdoor bench that we're going to use soon for some assistance with opening the chest, working through mobility in the thoracic spine. So we're going to twist with it, stretch with it, just kind of get unstuck with it. All right, curl your toes under and just sit back on your heels. Pull your knees straight ahead. Stretch through the underneath side of your feet. Take your right arm, inhale it up, and then exhale. Drop it toward the left. And then let's go the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Drop it to the right. Let's go again. Right arm up. Lean to the left. Inhale up. Exhale the left arm to the right. All right, sit nice and tall with your arms nice and wide. So keep your hips still and level and just rotate your arms side to side, swinging back and forth. Lift up through the chest, grab around your rib cage. Feel some stretch and movement in that upper middle back. All right, go ahead and stop there. Hands behind the head. Just take your body forward. Exhale here, and then inhale to lift. Inhale, push your chest forward. Take your head back just a bit. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. This time when you drop, take your right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, lift. If you need to uncurl your toes, that's fine. Go on the top sides of your feet. Inhale, come up. Exhale, other side. Curl through the back. Pull your belly button in. Inhale up, exhale, drop. Twisting over. Inhale, come up. Okay, let's go hands and knees. Shoulders right over the wrists. Knees right underneath the hips. And we're going to do some more twists. So left hand goes behind the head. Inhale, twist it up. Elbow lifts high. Exhale, drop. Left elbow to right wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Try your best to keep the hips level. And 5. Other side. Inhale, twist. Exhale, drop. Feel way more open on this side. And open. All right. Decide which side felt a little bit tighter. Go back to that side. We'll do a few more. Could be the first side. Could be your second side. One more. All right. Put your knees together to the right. Toes together, knees together, and then take your hands over to the left. Kind of like a child's pose, but you're getting a little bit deeper or more onto that right side. Stretching through. Push up, and then we're going to go the other direction. Knees over to the left, toes toward the right, and your hands toward the right. Twisting over. All right, come back to center. We're going to come all the way down onto our stomach. All right, flex through the glutes. I like to push through my toes, but if you want to keep them flat on the ground, that's fine. Hands are going to pull back, kind of behind your armpits, alongside your rib cage. Squeeze your elbows toward one another. Lift a bit, stretch to the front of the body. Keep your glutes flexed. Exhale, lower. Take your right arm way out in front of you. Just kind of roll over it a second. Come back. Hands slide back where they were. Push up. If you'd like to go straight arms, go for it. Flex the glutes. Push the chest forward, slide shoulder blades down. Exhale, lower. Left arm straight out in front. Roll over it. Okay, again, set your hands, flex your glutes, push up. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. Stay relaxed in the neck, flex through the glutes. Lower down this time. Take your right arm straight out away from you, and you're going to roll right over it. So twist your left leg over. See if you can lie your head down. Feel some stretch through the shoulder, through the back. So your left foot should be on the ground, the knees kind of opening away from you. Drop back to your stomach. Set your hands again. Flex the glutes, push up your height. So if you want to stay lower, that's fine. Elbows bent. Push the chest forward. Make sure you're not collapsing into the neck, right? But lift out of it. Lower. Left arm goes out straight away from you, and then you're going to rotate the body over that left shoulder. Take your right foot behind. Rest on the side of your head if you can. Roll back over to center. Okay, one more time. We're going to lift up. Hinge the body back. And then let's go ahead and come all the way to standing. All right, we're going to just take a little twisted march. So hands behind your head. Take your knee up and twist your opposite elbow to the knee. Hit a little crunch, pulling that belly button back as you lift the knee to the elbow. Keep your hips mostly squared ahead though, and you're twisting from that upper middle back. All right, last one. Okay, now we're going to go straight leg. We're going to stay one leg. So let's say the right leg, swing it up, twist across to the left arm. Again, trying to get that twist in your upper back. Stretch to that hamstring, twist across the back. One more. Switch sides. Left leg, twist across. Keep the chest nice and tall. Next is relax. Two more. All right, let's use our bench. So I'm going to use the tallest portion here on the bench, but if you would like, or if your chair, table, or whatever is a little bit shorter, or if that feels better on your body, then go for it. So we're going to start with our left foot on the ground. So the setup is super important. Left foot needs to be right underneath that hip joint. And then you'll put your right leg up on the bench. So first off, just hinge forward and then push back. So I want to get this leg all the way straight, that lifted leg. Hinge forward and back. So this first couple can find your spot with that foot on the ground. So check in with the foot. It might want to be pointing out at an angle, like say 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Try to keep it straight ahead. Hinge in deep. Push it out. Chest is tall. Brace that core. Even if you don't feel flexion in the core, try to think about it. You'll get it. It's going to wake up one of these days. It's going to be great. 2 more like that. Okay, keep on that same leg. You're going to pull the toe up on that lifted leg, and we're going to go back into our twists. So the arms are nice and wide. Make sure that the hips are level, hopefully as level as possible. Check in with that supporting leg. That's where I always kind of lose it. I like to shift out over it, but try to keep that lift off of that left leg. Chest tall, head straight ahead. Twist your arms back and forth. So there's no movement in the hips, and there's no movement in the head or the low back. You might not get a big swing at first or even today. That's all right. As we work with it, you'll get more and more and more open. There's a lot going on. You feel a little bit of tension, or I do, in my supporting hip, my core, and then that upper middle back. Keep that head straight ahead. Toes up, flexed foot on that bench. A few more. Okay, last one. Bring your hands back down. Keep that foot up there. If you need a little break, take it, but try to stay. Okay, so that right foot we are going to let rock over to the right, and then we're going to cross it over to the left. When you do that, that right hip will lift a little bit. That's okay. We're creating mobility and movement through the hips. Keep the chest tall. Stay strong on your supporting leg. Try to keep the chest lifted. Good posture. 3, 2, keep the foot there. Toes still up. I'm going to hinge forward and then back. So exhale, draw the chest forward, and then inhale, lift. Exhale forward, inhale, lift. So as you hinge forward, keep pulling that right hip back and get that full stretch through your hamstring. Keep going, 3 more. Last one, and then we're going to get to switch sides. Okay, lift that leg, bring it down. Whew. Shake out the other leg. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So remember, take your time, set up on the supporting leg. Get your foot straight ahead, right underneath your hip. And and then the other foot's going to come up. So start with the arch of the foot on your bench or table, and then you're going to hinge forward and then back. I think I always start a little close. Forward and back. Keep those hips set. This little sequence on the bench, if done every day, it's served some really massive results for posture and tightness and even low back issues for a lot of my clients. So give it a shot. Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes on its own. Good. Forward and back. And everything might not get set perfect day 1, 2, or 3, but as you keep going, your body will develop the ability to stay better balanced, to hold stability in the right places, and 5, find mobility in other places. 2 more. Enjoy that hip flexor stretch as you hinge forward, little hamstring as you go back. All right, foot comes up, or toes come up. On the bench, get your stance, tall chest, swing those arms, straight arms out, head straight ahead, balance through the hips. Stability in the low back. It's not twisting. Don't force it, but try to keep those arms level. Woo. Getting a little unbalanced on this side. I'm not surprised. This is my weak side. It totally shows up. Keep the twist. Neck relaxed. Keep the core strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, level off. Make sure you're not collapsing into that hip. I want to so bad. It's kind of screaming at me. Point your left toe to the right and then to the left. Watch your hips. There's going to be a little more movement in the hips to facilitate that wiping side to side of your foot. But keep that tall chest. Leg is straight. Good. Rotate side to side. 2 and 1. Okay, toe comes up. And then we're going to hit up our hamstring stretch. Exhale forward. Inhale to lift. Lift high out of that right hip. Exhale lower. Inhale lift. Trying to keep the back flat. Hinge forward from your hip crease. Reach the chest over that shin. Three more. Last. Okay, lift that leg, put it down. Whew. Shake out through those feet. Okay, once more, we're going to use that bench. Put your hands on it, and then just push your butt back. Butt's going to drop back. Open the elbows out to the side and slide your shoulder blades down. Feel the chest drop. Feel a stretch, the shoulders, the chest, and those hamstrings. And your hips to the right. Get that little bit of pull on the left side. Again, getting into that thoracic spine. Hinge the hips to the left. Hinge the hips to the right. 7 o'clock here, plane's going over. And then to the left. All right, go ahead and come on up. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.